Before you buy a single thing this spring, I want you to pause. Let's take a quick pause and make sure that we are doing a spring refresh that's going to get you the most value out of not only what you buy, but what you currently have in your existing wardrobe. Let's talk about it. If you're new here, I'm Laura. I am a C-suite executive, a personal brand coach, a mom, and a wife. On this channel, I create content on modern elegance, career mastery, and a little bit of style. So today, we are talking about how elegant women refresh their wardrobes so that they are investing wisely in their wardrobes and so they're getting the most out of what they purchase. So the first thing, ladies, is you want to invest in a hero piece. And what that means is a piece that you are going to get a lot of wear out of. And you want to make sure that your hero piece is a luxury piece. Now, when I say luxury piece, I am not talking about a designer piece. If you like luxury, if you like designer, there's nothing wrong with that. And if that's what you want to purchase, then by all means do so. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, and I'm not here to dissuade you from luxury. So real quickly, just a side note, I see a lot of these videos where people are saying luxury is dead and they're selling all of their luxury goods because it no longer suits them. And that may be good for them, but I will just say to you, if you are one of those persons and you're watching these videos and you're thinking about it, pause for just a second, because first ask yourself, why are they now doing this? Because if they really just wanted to do it, they can do that quietly. The second part of that is when they do that, there must be something in it for them that you don't see, whether it's they really didn't own those things to begin with, whether it's they're trying to make money doing something else, whatever the case is. Just pause for a second and think about what works best for you, because I assure you, things go in cycles. So if you have luxury things and you feel like they're not in right now, trust me, they will be back. Now, that's a side note. So back to buying luxurious things. It could be a designer item, but it can be a silk blouse other than satin. It could be a pair of leather shoes versus a pair of vegan shoes. Whatever luxury is for you, that's what you want to invest in. And when you invest in this luxury piece, whether it is a silk blouse, whether it is black, lightly wooled pants or black pants that have just a little bit of wool in them so that they're going to last, stand the test of time. Whatever that is for you, when you invest in this luxurious piece, it has to be a piece that you are going to get a lot of wear out of. Now, silk blouses, of course, you get a lot of wear out of those because you can dress those up and down. You can wear them to work. You can wear them when you're going out. A trench coat is another piece that you're going to get a lot of wear out, especially during the spring months when the temperature varies so much. So you want to invest in a hero piece, a luxury piece, whatever is luxurious for you, something that you're going to use throughout your wardrobe. The next thing you're going to do is pull out your clothes, your spring clothes that you had from last season. Now, if you did not take some of these clothes to the dry cleaners before you put them in the closet, and let's face it, some of us did that. We put some things in our closet and we thought we'd get back to it this year. If you have those, take those to the dry cleaner because you want to make sure that you get those clean. And also those other items that you may have in the back of your closet, make sure that you are steaming those, getting all of the fuzz off of them. Take steps to ensure that your clothes are dry clean and that they are repaired. Now, after you do this, of course, you're going to take a look at your closet in the clothes that you have. And you want to make sure that for your spring outfits to start to create a color palette that is more vibrant. Now, if you're like me and you like the neutral tones, because I love neutrals, a few neutral tones that really go well in the spring are the black and white combination. It is always good, whether it's spring, fall, winter, whatever season it is. Black and white is a classic and it looks great together. Navy blue is also another color that is great for spring. So navy blue and tan, those are two neutral colors where it's the light and the dark, and it still looks very sophisticated. It's very elegant together. So make sure that whatever colors you're picking, whether you like the neutrals or you like more of some of those colors that are more vibrant, like the reds and the oranges, or perhaps you like a softer color palette, those color palettes that are more muted and more soft, the pastel colors like your pinks and also your blues, the softer colors. Choose colors that work for you. And we talk about this all the time. There are other videos that I have where I talk about choosing colors that match, of course, your complexion, eye color, and hair color. So you want to make sure you choose a color palette that truly works for you. You also want to take a look at your clothes. Now, you've gotten them clean, you've decided on your color palette. You want to create at least 3 outfits using whatever things that you purchase and the things that you have in your current wardrobe. Create 3 outfits that you really feel comfortable in and you look good in. With those 3 outfits, make sure that whenever you wear them or when you're creating them and you're trying them on, to take pictures of those outfits, because sometimes we create these outfits that we really look great in. We don't take pictures of them, and then we forget that we put the combination together. Or when we're looking in our closet, we think, I have nothing to wear. But you've worn these things together and the combination has always worked for you. So you want to make sure that you're creating these outfits, but you're also taking pictures of yourself so that you can remember and also so that you can wear this combination again. Next, ladies, you want to make sure that you take a look at your accessories. So as you all know, I think I've mentioned this in a couple of my videos, I love accessories because what accessories does is accessories truly do change a basic outfit. You can have on a basic outfit, but if you put a necklace on with it, it's going to change the composition. It's going to change the way that it looks. So when you're looking at your accessories, invest in some accessories that you are going to get your money's worth out of. And what I mean by that is if you like jewelry, invest in real pieces of jewelry that are going to stand the test of time. Remember, elegance is about being timeless, and being timeless is about being very classic and classy. So you want to invest in some things that are going to stand the test of time. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't some great costume jewelry out now, because there absolutely is. And if a piece is very trendy, you'd rather make sure that you are buying a more costume piece of jewelry and not a piece of jewelry that you look at many years later and it looks dated, even though it happens to be real gold or real silver or whatever precious metal that it is. You don't want it to look dated years later. So make sure that you are curating your accessories, you're purchasing accessories that will stand the test of time, and you're pulling out those accessories that maybe you haven't looked at in a while. Pull them out and try to reimagine them with current outfits. So ladies, you want to make sure you're curating your accessories, but you're also utilizing what you have and only purchasing what you need to supplement what you already have. And here's another tip, ladies. When it comes to your accessories, particularly jewelry, don't feel like you have to have the latest and that you have to have several different pieces. Part of elegance is to have a curated stack of jewelry that you usually wear, or a curated number of jewelry pieces that you wear. Things that mean a lot to you. Something that has sentimental value, but also, again, something that will stand the test of time. So you don't need to buy a lot. You just need to buy things that are going to last. Also, ladies, the one thing that we all tend to forget about, especially if you're not a shoe lover, are shoes. You may buy nice shoes, but you may forget to take them to the cobbler. Or you buy shoes and they're so trendy that, again, you pull them out this spring and you can't wear them. So you want to make sure that when it comes to your shoes, that you have curated your shoe collection as well. Buying quality shoes that are comfortable but still very stylish, shoes that have been taken to the cobbler, that you've repaired, that you've polished, because believe it or not, people pay attention to your shoes. They're paying attention to what shoes you wear. And your shoe choices really says a lot about who you are and your overall style. So make sure that you are paying attention, ladies, also to your shoes. And don't forget that even if you are living in a city, big city, where you are commuting, generally some people like to put on sneakers because they want to be comfortable. But don't forget that you want to make sure that your shoes, especially if you're going to work, that they work for you, not just for the commute, but they work for you, not only in the office, but if you have somewhere to go after work. So instead of investing in those sneakers, perhaps you may want to invest in some flats that are extremely comfortable because you're going to get more wear out of those. You'll be able to commute in them because they're comfortable, they're flat. You can walk around the office in them. And if you have a dinner to go to after work, you can also wear those flats. So when it comes to your shoes, you want to make sure that you are investing in shoes that you're going to get a lot of wear out of, but also that will serve dual purposes. So those are some tips on how to refresh for the spring. Now, the bonus tip is when you're doing your refresh for the spring, make sure that you are also curating your closet. Clean that closet out. Donate those things that you can donate that someone else can get some wear out of. And also get rid of all of the excess stuff that you know that you're not going to wear, because it really is just taking up space in your closet and it's harder for you to find things when you really need them. So ladies, that is it. Remember, when it comes to your overall wardrobe and how you dress really is a strategy. Clothes aren't just clothes. Your outfits aren't just your outfits. They tell a story about who you are. Not only do they tell a story, when you dress, it's really a strategic power move. Now think about it. When you get dressed and you're dressing for work, if you are trying to get that promotion, you're going to dress for that promotion. If you are interested in dating someone and you, let's say, go out on a date with them, you're dressing in a way where that person is going to find you attractive. If you just want to go out and you want to feel great, you're dressing in a manner that's going to make you feel good about what you have on. So clothes aren't just clothes and outfits aren't just outfits. They really are a strategic power move in how you show up in the world. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up and a like if you like the video. Also, comment down below on some of the things that you're doing to refresh your closet for the spring. We'd love to hear from you. As always, ladies, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.